Good morning, everyone. My name is Colin Carlisle, and I am here at the World Maker Faire in New York. We're here at the front gates waiting for them to let the general populace in to enjoy our wonderful event. This is my first time in New York, which is pretty exciting for me. And I'm really looking forward to walking you guys around the show. We've got a schedule up online that you can check out what I'm going to be doing and when I'm going to be doing it. And now we've got musicians on stilts. I think that's a fitting way to start the show. So let's move a little closer to where the general populace is. How much time do we have? Hi there. How you guys doing? Hey.
Oh, thank you.
So,
We're just waiting to get in.
Waiting to get in. Is this your first time here?
No.
No? How many fairs you been to?
Fourth.
Fourth of this one, or fourth in general? Of this one. Awesome. Did you go to any of the mini fairs?
We haven't yet. We're going to one in Connecticut in October, I believe it is.
Awesome. Cool. What are you guys most excited to see today?
I like 3D printers.
The 3D printers? They're back that way.
A couple of them. We bought one here last year. So.
Yeah. I'm actually looking at those today too, I think. In like a half hour.
What's that now? Alright.
I think I'm going to look at those again today also. I have to look at my schedule. Yes.
So what are you, pressed for work for the fair or something?
Yes. I'm doing a live stream for Maker Media. And I figured I'd come chat somebody up while we were waiting for the gate to
You
open.
can watch it at home on the screen or whatever?
Yes.
What do you do? Just go around to different places or do they do like some of the speaking things inside or?
Yeah, I go around to different places. I talk to the various presenters.
Great.
And yeah. It's we'd
Don't
like
tell
to
me
call
you're
it.
streaming live right now.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
in
Hello,
fact.
everybody.
What are your names?
My name's Peter.
Peter, Evan. Where are you guys from?
Connecticut.
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 Awesome. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of the show, and I'm gonna step on back. Whee, people. Hello, people. Yay.
Good luck today.
Let's figure that one out. No mistake. Trying to get the cardboard dinosaur.
Can I call you Betty and then you can call me
I
Al?
want you to meet Harry, Shauna, and Dex.
That's actually really
You're going to
cool.
help us welcome all these people, right? Not eat them up. Make it?
Getting down to the last couple minutes. Down to the last minute. I'm being assaulted by a cardboard tail. Where did Cap go? Da-da-da-da-da.
Right now. Oh, 4 and 5. Perfect. At 4 o'clock.
We're just rolling all the way through it.
All right.
Here's our live stream dude right here.
Hello.
You've got better gear than I do.
I don't know. Do you think Steve Jobs would really feel that way about it? Do you really think Steve Jobs would appreciate that?
Steve Jobs, no, he would be PO'd right now. Have a good show.
Thank you much.
To watch him live. Watch see what he sees.
Yes. How about Keebler?
I hope so, because I think he told us to figure it out.
Would you respond to Keebler? I don't think you realize I'm talking. Would you respond to Keebler? Keebler? Like Keebler elf? Yeah? No? No, it's not going to work for you? Damn. Tequila! So, yeah. Tequila! So, any second now we'll be opening the gate.
We would not be good at that. We would be so bad at everything. Except for our numbers team.
Dude. Putting on the riffs. Let the fair begin.
We just sit there.
We're all so happy. I want a free t-shirt. It's camera inception.
Any place in here you can be without a camera? Not in this world. Alright, cool. There's a guy who's walking with a GoPro. I don't understand self-made. If I go through there, I don't want to
Bangkok Maker Faire. That's pretty nice. You guys done? Cool. So, we're gonna go this way. Against the stream of traffic. Like salmon flowing upstream. Maybe. So, again, my name's Colin. I'm gonna be your host as we walk you around Maker Faire, New York. We're gonna start this show, well, second thing after the gates opening, over here in the Bust Magazine Craftacular area, which has a lot of cool stuff, like this guy who has leather goods, some beautiful flasks, wristbands, jewelry. The Emporium 32. Look them up. They've got cool stuff. Hello. Over here we've got Periodically Inspired, where all their stuff has elemental humor. Or circuit boards. That's actually, look at this circuit board. Those are key fobs. There's earrings down here. Cool. Huh. Circuit board belt buckles. Oops, sorry about that. Where are we going? Pardon me. Pardon me, please. Oh, we gotta get Hep over here. Excuse me. Shadow Play New York. One of our photographers would love you. Hello. Here we have a potter. And some really nice stuff. Dragonfly granola. Cherry walnut, date pistachio, fig hazelnut. Which one's this?
This one is chocolate espresso with almonds, and that's orange pomegranate with hazelnut.
Well, then I'm going to try the chocolate espresso with almonds. Delicious. Thank you. Material ripple. Okay, let's walk this way. We've got another potter who makes ugly face things. At least I hope that they're intending to be ugly. We've got little terrariums, geodes. What else do you have? What are you guys selling today?
Jewelry and Arium. Yeah, they're Arium hanging gardens and handmade jewelry.
And who are you guys?
Stitch Prism.
Stitch Prism? Where are you guys from?
We're from Philadelphia.
Alright, cool. Thank you. Banksy stuff. Ooh, macaroons. French macaroons are delicious. More jewelry. Tiny sword.us. They've got little laser cut things. These guys have wood jewelry and accessories. Over here, Madeira metal, contemporary wood and metal designs. Neat. Wheel bar stools. Faux taxidermy. That's cool. Here we've got hand pies and tarts. Hello. Good stuff. Okay.
Oh my God, it's so cute. I'll come back around. Nice to see you.
Let's head over this way to the various make spaces. Chimera jewelry. It's a lot of jewelry, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Here we've got some fine teas. Oh, pardon me.
5 minutes. How hot?
Buy 3 teas, get a free infuser. Circuit sentiments. Okay, that's kind of cool. Hi, guys.
We're ready in about 15 minutes. We'll do an activity.
Okay. Bye then. That's a shame. What else do we have going on over here? Okay. Which way do we want to go from here? Ooh! That's a wood move. Let's go look at them.
Assemble and then all of a sudden it's this hard dance.
Nice. What else? New York City College of Technology. Hi guys.
Hello.
I'm doing a live stream for Make Media, and I saw you guys. You decided to come up and say hi. What are you guys doing here?
We're just trying to set up.
Just trying to set up. That's true.
And make sure everything's working properly.
What was that?
And make sure everything's working properly.
Okay.
People start coming in.
So who are you guys? And
We're from the New York City. We're students from the New York City College of Technology.
okay.
The mechatronics, the mechanical engineering department.
Mm-hmm.
The main clubs that we usually have here is the mechatronics department. We do a lot of robotics. We try to get into different fields, learn about programming. They use different technologies like Arduino or NXT. We also help sponsor robotics teams in high schools. So we have a lot of things going in our school.
Cool. How long have you been in the program?
I've been at this college for about 3.5 years, so I'm almost done.
Yeah. Cool. Did you personally build any of these projects?
I helped out a lot with some of them. I haven't really had the time to actually start my own project. I'm probably going to be starting with this semester.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. What was your name again? Christopher. Nice to meet you, Christopher. Have a great show.
Bus is parked over here. There's like a class of like 8 children from 8 to 13.
Hi guys.
How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. So we're doing a live stream for Make, and I decided this time of day was the great time of day to come talk to all the Make spaces.
Sounds great.
So who are you guys?
My name's Elliot.
I'm Mark.
Hi, Elliot and Mark. And who are you here representing?
Ithaca Generator. We're a makerspace from Ithaca, New York, 4 hours away. And glad to be here. It's exciting. This is a lot of fun. We've been here, I guess, 3 times, maybe 4 times now. I'm trying to remember. But we've got some things we call Robo Sumo. It's a project where basically we invite kids and adults and anybody who's interested to create simplistic robots from like a brushless DC motor and AA battery and hot glued toy agglomerates, and then face them off against one another. So usually we have like a bigger table for that, so we're going to have to see how to, there'll be a little bit of figuring out how to make it all work. But also Elliot's got some prototypes here of a flat pack wind-up racer. It uses a rubber band, basically stretch around these things.
Yeah, there's 20 patterns, 20 different body styles, and 5 or 6 kinds of wheels. And the idea is to get some kids involved who want to stop by and assemble their little customized 4-wheel drive rubber band racer.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for your time, gentlemen.
All right.
I hope you have good luck in getting your bigger table space, because Robot Sumo is good. All right, take care, guys.
Thanks a lot.
These guys are making an electric bike. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
Good.
I'm doing a live stream for Make, and I saw you guys were over here making an electric bike. What else are you guys doing?
We are the Triple Cities Makerspace from New York. We have one of our members, Eric, here, is setting up his electric bike. He converted it as a Ninja. Sounds like he's good to convert to electric himself. We have a drink bot here that one of our members made. Mixes from 6 different sources using a Raspberry Pi, an Arduino, and 6 peristaltic pumps.
Mm-hmm.
Over on your left, we have the door handle from our old space. We've moved recently. It lights up with LEDs. Has our name carved into it. We may put on another door in the future. And here is just a 3D printed chess set with Doctor Who pieces.
So the sonic screwdriver is the king,
Yes.
and then the TARDIS is the queen.
TARDIS for queen.
Weeping angels for the bishop.
K9 is the knight.
That makes
Alex
sense.
for the rooks, and then some Taurans for pawns.
Yeah, just don't put any stairs on the. Yeah, anyway. Cool. What was your name again?
My name is Eric.
Nice to meet you. I'm Colin. Have fun.
Thank you.
Looks like right here we've got air compressor paddle ball.
Hey there.
Robotic air hockey.
Robotic air hockey.
Yeah, we have robotic arms, four-axis arms. We made this in our fabrication space in Newark, New Jersey. We have a full wood shop, metal shop, electronics, robotics, and a space where you can get a membership model, come in and use our space. We'll help you build whatever you need to build, from prototyping to pre-production stuff.
Anybody else want to play?
Very cool. Thank you. Now what do we have here? Maker bar.
We believe that, you learn online, it's easier in person through people who have some of the skills and have sharing skills.
Never mind.
I give you more
Yes? No? Okay. Hi guys.
While we're over there, we need to plug together.
So I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing a live stream for Make, and I see you guys are in the process of setting up. When it is all set up, what will it be?
Sorry?
When it is set up, what will it be?
So this is a basic, this is a giant persistence of vision display.
I don't know about the one.
4 arms with there's 102 LEDs on each arm. We spin it at up to 450 RPM, and it will display. It basically turns it into a giant spherical LED display. And we've had it here at Maker Faire for a couple of years now. This is our 3rd year. This year we kind of added in some Dance Dance Revolution pads, and we're turning into a video game, multiplayer video game. So hopefully we'll have that set up soon and you can come back and see it in action.
Okay. What was your name?
My name's Ed.
Nice to meet you, Ed. And what's the name of your group?
This is, well, we're part of the Public and Maker Bar, and this is the Orbital Register project.
Okay.
Thanks.
Cool, thank you.
We'll make a space where we basically teach everything from chocolate making, place building, leatherwork, you name it, jewelry design.
Hi there. It's going pretty good. I don't mean to interrupt.
What's that?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
I was trying to wait. So, you are Craftsman Avenue,
Yep.
and your whole thing is learning new skills, right?
That's it. Yep.
Okay.
We teach, workshops, hands-on workshops by local artists in Brooklyn. Makers, artists, designers who are not teachers but who are in the field. And whether you want to learn jewelry design or chocolate making, we facilitate and connect the artists with people who want to learn the skill. And we have a studio in Royale filled with all kinds of tools, equipment, whatever you want to learn. Instead of taking a boring, 3-year college education.
So what do you teach?
I teach vintage motorcycle building. Unfortunately, we don't have a bike here, but it's still getting built at the studio.
I see you've got a Triumph gas tank over there.
Yep.
You
You a
got
bike
it.
guy? Are you a bike guy?
No, I used to be a polisher.
All right.
So
we have plenty of buffing wheels.
Yeah, too many buffing wheels.
They're all buffing.
Cool. So, where are you guys located?
In Gowanus.
Okay. And your name again?
Craftsman Ave.
Your name?
Oh, Taras.
Nice to meet you. Have a great show. Okay, that's music. So here we have the Moat and its creator, Nick. Do you want to talk about your creation?
Sure. So this is called a SMOMID. It's the name is an acronym for String Modeling MIDI Device. It's powered by an Arduino, and there's basically a bunch of sensors that are plugged into the Arduino that convert voltage into MIDI information. And that MIDI information is coming out of a USB cable going into my computer, which is using the MIDI information to make music with the software called Max. And these are other instruments I made called Faire MIDIs. They're basically the same thing. And you know, I'm just playing music with instruments I made.
What inspired you to make it?
The thing that inspired me to make it was once I knew that it was possible to do, I wanted to try it. And the other thing is that I'm a guitar player, and I wanted to be able to interface with a computer using my guitar playing skills. And there's nothing really that's available on the market commercially.
Awesome. How long did it take you to make the first one?
The first one took me 2 weeks.
Yeah?
This one took me 2 months.
Yeah. Looks like you've got walnut and birch.
Yes, this is walnut, and this is actually just a plywood with a cherry veneer on it.
Nice. Cool. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for your music. Where do people find you?
Smomid.com, SMOMID, Smomid on Facebook, Smomid on Instagram, Smomid on Twitter. Just Google Smomid, I'm really easy to find.
Yeah. Where are you based out of?
Out of New York.
All right, cool. Thank you again, Nick.
Thank you.
Where are we? It's still only 2:30. That can't be right. What time do you have?
What time?
Yeah.
It's 10:30.
Jesus. Yep. So, hi there. I'm doing a live stream for Make.
Okay.
And I'm coming around to the various make spaces now, talking to people about what they're doing, why they do it, how they do it.
Okay. So we're the Tech Valley Center of Gravity, and we're from upstate New York in Troy. And this is sort of a sampling of the things that we do. We have a guy that writes a lot of Instructables. He wrote an Instructable recently about engraving glass, and the projects that you can do with that are pretty portable, so we brought a setup here for people to try out. Another one of the people affiliated with our space is an author, and so we brought some of her books, and she has brought a project as well for people to do.
Let me show you what this does.
Yep.
So it's a way for kids to make a cardboard version of those Enable 3D printed hands that people are making now. Works with the same concept of a cable pulling the fingers over.
Very cool.
We have another example of something that people could do. It's just make little circuits on paper, little LED circuits. So here's an example of one that people can do if they come by our booth.
Very cool.
Just a resistor and a light, and you apply power here, and you can make the light flash.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
So what were your names?
My name is Jordan Munn.
Kathy Ciceri.
And he ran away.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I'll be here later.
And you'll have Twizzlers.
Yeah, Twizzlers. Help yourself.
Could I have one?
Sure.
Cool. I read recently something amusing. It was a gentleman's wager that the inventor of Twizzlers had never tasted a strawberry.
Yeah. Because this is what his idea of strawberries are. It's a new flavor. It doesn't exist in nature.
What's funny to me is the chemical formula for strawberry flavor is not as complex as strawberry flavor.
I read about pumpkin pie spice.
Yeah.
But the chemicals they have to use to
actually using spice.
Yeah, the chemicals they use to get the pumpkin pie spice flavoring into things.
Yeah.
Cocktail.
So what are you filming for?
I'm doing a live stream for me.
Oh.
Yeah. Is this your guys' first time at this Maker Faire?
No, I've been coming up here since the first one.
Yeah.
And I got to go to Bay Area this year too, which was a lot.
I was there. That explains why your hands are so familiar.
Okay. Yeah, and I have some books out with Make, so I'm giving talks at the DIY and signing books at the exhibition.
All right. Cool. Thank you for your time. Hello.
Hello.
So my name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Make. And right now I'm walking around talking to the various make spaces. So who are you guys?
We are K-pop makers. We're a small contingent of some people on Cape Cod who think that the arts culture from the Cape and the tech culture from Boston kind of mixed together in this perfect combination for fostering a makerspace.
Okay. What did you guys bring to show off?
We brought a whole bunch of old business cards, which some of our group recently discovered or learned from, I think somebody who was here last year, that you can fold together into interlocking cubes and hold together. No tape, no glue, this is just cards, and you can build just about anything with them. We learned 45-degree angles last year. It was exciting. And inspired by some other people around here, we're going to try and build an almost life-size R2-D2 out of business cards.
That's going to be cool. When are you guys going to do that?
This is the inside. Starting with the base right now. Haven't gotten too far. But check back in a little while.
All right, cool. What are your names?
My name is Dawn.
Dawn, nice to meet you. Laura, nice to meet you. Have a great show. The Memorial High School Alternative Fuel Education. I like that plan. That sounds like a good plan. This looks to be an electric converted cabriolet.
Oh, no, that's good. You see it. Right on the edge. Right on the edge. Right there. Oh, awesome. Yeah. That's a good card. All I ever spend my time doing is patching together old Beatles. Yeah. Have you heard about Cell Electric? Oh yeah. They do Beatles. Yeah, I've seen that.
Hi there, guys.
In English Town, there's a Beatles show, I think next week or the week after. Yeah. And there's the electric one, I think, also up for is it something? It's like the next week or the next couple of weeks. It's called the Fall Show and Shine for Volkswagen. A lot of water-cooled shit guys show up. But that's what the guys listen. Is it okay if I show up? Am I going to get... As long as it's a Volkswagen. Okay, alright. It's like Audi show up as well. So yeah. Okay, cool. How you doing?
Good morning.
Make it fair. Make it fair.
Yes.
Yeah. Friends? Yeah, right back. Yeah. So we partnered with the college, working in the college. And then we also, you're not even 20 minutes from me. I'm in Belleville. It's something Newark. Very close. Where's the garden store? Oh, the garden converted in the town called Western. That's in Hudson County. Yeah. So we partner with college, and I use it as like a rolling classroom. I mean, it's basically like a school. Now, does the charge controller also take care of putting the 12 volts? No, but you could do that. Headlights and stuff, I assume that's coming off the old 12 volt system. Right, so you could do a DC to DC converter, which is like an alternator, but we didn't hook that up yet, so we just bring the charger with us, and we just charge that up. And then we have an onboard, turn signals, you're coming off the 12 volt. That's right. So running at night, it's like, oh, you gotta be careful. We drove it here at night because I knew the Pope was in town, so I drove it here Thursday night, and we parked it at a hotel parking lot because I didn't want to get stuck in traffic. But it worked out really well. We even had extra charge in the morning to go here. So it's cool. Cool, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
All right, yeah.
So my name's Colin.
Colin, how you doing?
Nice to meet you, Ron.
Hey, I'll see you guys later.
So, I'm doing a live stream for Make.
Oh, awesome. All right, cool.
And I saw your electric car, your little cabriolet.
Nice.
And I wanted to come by and talk to you guys about it.
You want us to spin the motor for you?
Well, there's not going to be much to hear.
Yeah, you can get right in there. You'll hear it.
Okay, sure.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, you got the keys? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's expensive. Yeah. I forgot. We're charging.
Yes.
When you charge, you can't operate the motor.
Right.
That's where the logic control comes in.
Ah. So, plug comes out.
Okay, so yeah, so I forgot.
That's a good safety feature, though. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So you heard a little, like a hissing sound and then a winding,
Very cool.
So this is done in a high school, and the girl in the photo there, she did all the wiring for the logic control right here. And so it's got some relays, so if you're plugged into the charger, and it won't let you turn on the electronics. Pretty cool, right?
That is actually a really cool safety feature.
So it's all lead acid batteries. If you were to do this nowadays, you would do lithium ion and you would do an AC motor. Right now this is a DC motor with lead acid batteries. We designed all the brackets. The kids did it out of cardboard, and then we just welded it out of steel flat bars. And then in the back there's 7 more batteries. You want to see that?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know how much light you get for that.
I get enough.
Okay, so this is the charger, this is the batteries, there's 6 more down here, this is the 7th, and then I can plug in, and you'll hear the charger go on. And there'll be a light here that tells you what state of charge you're on, and you can feel it's cooling off itself right there. And we designed all these brackets. There used to be a spare tire here. We cut that whole thing out, re-braced it up, and the rest of the car's stock. Like, the car doesn't actually know that it's electric. We didn't tell it or anything, we just did it. Yeah. So, but I'm happy to be at Maker Faire. This place is amazing.
Is this your first time?
This is the first time showing, and my 3rd time coming here.
To just this one, or have been to the mini fairs?
This is the only one. Oh, I've been to some mini ones. In Montclair, I went to one, New Jersey. This is the first one. This is the first one we're showing at the. Yeah. Cool.
So, what's your relation to the high school?
So I'm the full-time shop teacher. They hired me to do, automotive. But I just started doing bicycles and sustainable vehicles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And your name again was?
Ron Grossinger.
And you are representing?
Memorial High School in West New York, New Jersey, which is in New Jersey. It's next to Hoboken and Weehawken. Yeah. And also Bergen Community College. We're going to do a conversion there, which is in Paramus. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So if you're at Maker Faire, come see me.
All right. Thank you for your
Colin,
time.
Right?
Yes, Colin.
Thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
to
of course.
see my car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay, see you.
Let's cut through the wrong way. Hi there.
Hi.
How are you today?
We're
Awesome.
at the University of Delaware.
Uh-huh.
We're mechanical engineering students. We're all juniors. And we're just here. We're showing off the harmonicas, and it shows how the paper vibrates inside, and so it's kind of mechanical in that sense.
It is. So, you're all juniors at Delaware. Okay. Kind of just took the first few questions out of my mouth. What is your specific field of study, personally?
I'm leaning towards robotics.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm still thinking about it. Like, I like robotics. I like a lot of other stuff. So I want to see. I'm trying to get an internship, and it would be kind of cool to work with products and help like develop and test them. I'm still debating between biomechanics or aerospace.
very different.
Biomechanics is definitely a field that's going to expand in the future.
They're similar where instead of analyzing the body, you're analyzing the plane. So there's a lot of stuff that kind of correspond to one another, but they're both really cool.
Cool. Are y'all from Delaware? Yeah.
I'm from
Where are you?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay. And what are your names?
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Carolyn.
I'm Danny.
Nice to meet you all. My name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Make. If you didn't overhear me elsewhere. Are you juniors for an AA or a BA? Or BS? AS and BS. Yeah. Cool. Thank you again for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I skipped them. I was going to talk to them too. Hi guys.
Hello.
So my name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Make. And right now I'm going through talking to the various Make spaces.
Okay, great.
So who are you guys?
We're NYU School of Engineering.
Okay. And what are you showing off today?
So we're showing off, we have our puzzle pins. And so the goal is to see if you can solve the puzzle. We also have some other information if people want to continue their education or even high school kids if they want to start to go to undergrad.
And you've got sunglasses, which are
sunglasses.
adorable.
Like a pair.
I would love a pair.
All right, what color would you like?
I'm going to take the black one.
All right. I think they're
Yeah.
yes, of course. Oh, yeah.
Now I have sunglasses. Okay.
They look great on you. They look good.
The labyrinthines, purple band-aids that are branded NYU, which is funny. I'm guessing purple is your school color.
Purple is our school color, yes.
Yeah. What's your school mascot?
The Bobcat.
Bobcat.
It was the Fighting Violets, but that wasn't very fierce. So we had to change it to the Bobcat.
We could have done Honey Badger. Just
Huh?
fun.
A badger?
Honey Badger.
Honey badger.
Honey badger.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. What year are you in?
I actually work at the School of Engineering.
Oh.
So thank
What's
you.
your position?
I'm the Director of Enrollment Management.
Okay.
But these are some of my students, so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a third-year student at NYU as an undergrad, and I study electrical engineering.
How about you?
I'm a freshman at NYU, and I study computer science. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. Your names again were?
JP.
Liz? Farina.
Thank you so much. NYU. So. Schedules are kind of a blessing and a curse, because you know what you're going to do when you're going to do it, but you also have to make sure you're doing everything at the right time.
At the moment, it's just me.
She will have a trebuchet.
But
just you.
But it'll be
No,
more
not
than me.
Beautiful.
Sometime soon.
Just
How many
a
students?
catapult.
We'll get up to 14, but we have 2 vans.
Perfect.
Hi.
Good morning. Hi,
Good
Lisa.
morning.
Thank you.
So my name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Make. And right now I'm going through talking to the various Make spaces. And it looks like you've been left all alone by yourself.
No, well, they're coming. They're driving out. So I expect...
So they made you set everything up yourself.
I came in last night and I set everything up, and you know it's it's pluses and minuses. It's fun to come out here. It means I have to set it up by myself, but it also means I'm not responsible for undergraduates in the city for, overnight. So that's, that can be good also. So the students are driving out, and they should be here within the next 15 minutes, I'm hoping, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how about until then you tell me what's your name?
Okay, my name's Margot Vigen. Hello.
Nice to meet you, Margot. And who are you here representing?
So I represent Bucknell University and the makerspaces at Bucknell University.
And where's that?
Here. Because this question keeps coming up, I made a map. So Bucknell University is in central Pennsylvania, Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, so just about directly west of here on Interstate 80.
Okay.
And just about to the center of Pennsylvania. If you get to Penn State, you went too far. But that's us. And we have a brand new centralized campus makerspace now, but also we have kind of this network of makerspaces around campus where we took places that existed but were kind of closed shops and converted them so other people could get in and do stuff. And we've seen a nice explosion of students making really interesting things for themselves, for class, that kind of thing.
Awesome. How did you get involved in this?
How did I get involved in? I'm a chemical engineer, which is not a group traditionally associated with hands-on stuff, but we.
But you've got a lot of potential.
I know, well, a lot of potential, and I'm interested as an educator of chemical engineers. I'm interested in active, collaborative, and problem-based learning. And so, if you're going to do something like problem-based learning, students need a way to not just think about a problem or give you a piece of paper, but they need to give you something real. Yeah. And then I was very interested in what some of my friends were doing. I got this a friend of mine starting, oh my gosh, just about, with like issue 3 was subscribing to Make, and he said, check this thing out. And I saw that and I was like, ooh. And so we've been working kind of since then to bring this into, make sure these tools are available like to the students so that they learn better in class, but also just to, make them happy because they do cool things for class or for not class. So that's cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to make?
What's my favorite thing to make? I really, I'm a kind of a food maker. Mm-hmm. So I like trying to, I like to make candy. And I like trying to figure out if I go somewhere and have something I've never had before, I like going back and trying to reverse engineer it through food. Yeah. So that's I don't have any of that on display here, but that's my favorite thing to do. And I'm learning how to sew, which is, I feel a little, like I got catching up to do, Yeah. I should have been able to do this by now, but like this week I made this bag and I was very proud of myself. I know it's very silly and simple, but I'm happy that I did it. And the zipper actually works. So
for now,
it was good for me.
I'm joking. Yeah. About the cooking, I've always liked the debate about whether cooking is an art or a science. I personally am an artistic cook, but
excellent.
Candy and baking is pure chemistry. You cannot mess around with the recipe or it will not work.
Well,
without following the rules.
Without following the rules. So, right, so I think about that a little bit differently. So I teach a course in food science and food engineering. And my hypothesis in this is as you learn the rules, then you gain the freedom to do more of what you want. So one of my favorite in-class activities that I've created, I'll have the students making candy. Mm-hmm. So just really simple candy, which is sugar and water, and we're boiling it. And I'll trick half the class just subtly. I'm like, you got to stir that. And so I'll have half the class stirring it like crazy and half the class not stirring it at all. And just that simple action, I don't know if you know this, but if you... as you make the sugar super saturated, thermodynamically what it wants to do is crystallize. Well, you can trick it into not being a crystal by leaving it alone, introducing no nucleation sites, so no stirring, and you get the nice, glass at the end of it, whereas the other half of the class has something that's boiling. It's over 212 Fahrenheit, and so there should be no way that this stuff is solid, except they've stirred it and it goes like just about bang. You know, it's ice 9. It goes, it's liquid and it's bubbling, and then all of a sudden it is solid and stuck to the bottom of the pan. And you know, so part of the point is, okay, now let's do that chemistry,
Right.
and now you can make it do what you want.
That's really cool. That's actually a very cool lesson. All right. Thank you, Margot, for your time.
Thank you,
I hope
Alan.
your students show up soon.
I think, you know, I feel a buzz in my pocket, so I think maybe that's them texting me that they're here and I need to go give them their tickets.
All right. Well, then I will let you do that.
All right. Thank you very much.
Have fun. It was great talking to you.
Great talking to you.
So, where are we now? Let's go this way.
Same setup you got inside. You have much better space.
Ooh, brain computer interface.
Some pieces of it, but yes, in a nutshell, that is like what everyone's trying to figure out is how do we go beyond like the muscle artifact and actually use brain artifacts as control things.
Let's see if I can get up there and talk.
Right now, that's only you learn how to do.
Yeah.
Which is teeth. This is supposed to go Hey. I love your necklace. Thank you.
Do you only think of making it now?
Sorry?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I am.
Doing pretty good.
All right.
So I'm doing a live stream for Make.
Oh, hi, live stream for Make.
Tell me when.
Hi. And I happened to see your brain computer interface, and I decided I had to come check it out.
Well, welcome. This is OpenBCI. We're
So,
Brooklyn-based
tomorrow,
open
tonight I'm
hardware
gonna
company
program
specializing
some, like,
in
different gestures. And
EEG
so
systems.
what I'll do is I'll
We
map
have an
like
8-channel system and a
combinations of
16-channel
eye wings.
system.
So if I go like
OpenBCI.com.
right, then it goes to peace.
My
If it
partner
goes, like,
Connor
left,
is
right,
wearing
left, it'll go
an
thumbs up.
OpenBCI on his
And then,
head.
like, so after I do that,
which
then
is
I use
also
the same
incorporated
jaw flinch,
into our
and it'll
3D
actuate
printed
that
system
gesture as
for
opposed to,
electrode
like,
placement. You can see
so,
they're spring-loaded
I mean, it's very
electrodes,
doable. It's
also
very doable.
adjustable for
no, but so like if any
to
of you
fit
guys
the size of your head.
same effect. Like,
And OpenBCI board
special with my thoughts
on there with a battery pack in the back.
Yeah.
And right now it's set up to respond to
sell them
his
already, actually.
jaw movement. So when
And,
he clenches his jaw,
so
the
this
hand
we don't
closes.
sell. This is an open source design
Nice.
that you can find on Thingiverse.
Okay, cool.
If you have a 3D printer, you can print this. We
What
printed it.
inspired you to get into this?
I was part of it. We were actually here 2 years ago in the DARPA tent.
This was printed as well. For the
Was
most
part
part,
of
so,
a phase 1 program to create a low-cost, high-quality EEG system for non-traditional users. And after that phase 1, my partner Connor and I ran a Kickstarter to raise funds to create this company and to essentially commercialize the work that we had done for the phase 1. So that's how I got into it. And I also make a thing called Pulse Sensor, which is an open source heart rate monitor for Arduino.
Oh.
Yeah, pulsesensor.com.
Okay.
We sell pulse sensors through the Maker Shed, through SparkFun, through Adafruit.
And most of that work's already
and
done.
because I
And
made
all of our
that,
code is open
I was
source, so,
invited
like,
by a guy who had one
you know,
to be a
if you
part
get
of
the
his
full kit, you
team
can be up and running
to respond
if you
to
had the hand and
the
everything.
government grant.
But you
call.
could control anything.
So that's
You
how it
just use the hand
happened,
'cause it's
in a
such great
nutshell.
demo.
And what's your name?
But you could
Joel
control
Murphy.
anything.
Joel Murphy.
Hi,
You know,
makers.
in a few hours of getting
Thank
set
you
up.
so much for your time, Joel.
Yeah,
Thanks for stopping by.
Pardon me. So, it is at this time of the day that we transition into the 3D printing village, which starts here with Next Gen.
We make chef's knives, and we scan your hand. We're the only people to scan your hand and make a perfect knife for your individual dish.
Oh, very cool.
Hi there. So my name's Colin. I'm doing
It's
a
really
live.
sunny, but I think I can
Yeah.
make you out, Colin.
I'm doing a live stream for Make.
Cool.
And this is the time of day when I interview the 3D printing village people.
Cool.
So what are you guys showing off?
So we have developed a chef's knife that we use rapid prototyping technology. You can see 3D printing on this one and CNC stuff on the other one. We actually built our own printers and CNCs to do this. And we scan your hand and then make a chef's knife that is a perfect version of your hand in the chef's knife.
Huh. How would you do such a thing?
So a lot of trial and error. I mean, that was the first thing. We did, so we started by taking blocks of clay and basically embedding knife blades like this into them, and then having people grab them. And then doing point cloud laser scans, so point cloud data of those pieces of clay to sort of see how people engage with the knife. And we took those models and then started scanning people's hands flat and taking the various lengths of their fingers and the distances between their knuckles and applying them to those 3D scan models. And then we turn those into handles for blades.
Interesting. I'm not so sure how I feel about that.
There are standard ones that we
I've spent so much time, molding to the knife.
Of your hand, and we have it set up so that with just some key measurements.
In a second, I'll get my hands on one.
We'll take a reference of some sort, and we can adjust the way that
figure it out.
The shape of the model is to fit, the lengths of your.
Can you make the full range of?
No, we just make this one for now, but we are working on other knives. So
there are 3 more.
As we color them in,
that's left-handed. So try righty. Start with the righty. That helps.
Right now it's just this one.
Oh yes, that's much better.
Yeah, and it's a 40 shore hardness silicone, so it's like squishy a little bit.
Yeah.
It'll even when it gets wet, it stays. It's like good grip, but it gives you a little squish. So if you want to choke up or something, it's not gonna. With a hard material, it starts to dig into your hand really badly.
Yeah.
You can change your position on the stuff really easily, and it's nice.
I don't see why it would be
interesting.
I mean, you want to go to town. I mean, you brought celery. I can play with it.
Something really particular about their knives.
Yes.
To be able to retrofit a knife
with just the handle.
With the handle.
They are very sharp.
Quite sharp.
We should have a
what grade of stainless are you using?
So the red handle,
which is with that though would be
standard 440C.
In order for the silicone to
this stuff, we actually co-developed our own steel alloy with Mount steels, and so it's a 440C analog. So it's like 440C. It's got a few extra additives, and what the difference is that standard 440C we can harden to about 60 Rockwell, 61.
Millions of dollars.
Our steel we can harden to 64, 65. So we can make a harder knife that holds its edge a lot better.
All right, cool. Thank you for your time.
No worries.
How do people find you?
www.nextgennodds.com.
And your name was?
Jeremy.
Just giving away your free ideas.
Thank you for your time.
Our pleasure.
Hi there. You're wearing a shirt for this booth.
Right.
How would you like to talk to a camera?
I think Vince would be the best guy to. He's more charismatic. I'm doing it for you.
All right, I'll see if I can get in there.
Yep. 10% off. Or you could enter to win one, or take his email address. One of those two, or both will get you to entries into.
Are you with Maker Faire? Or?
Yes, I'm doing a live stream for Make.
Thanks a lot, appreciate it.
Hi there. My name's Colin.
It's nice to meet you, Colin.
Nice to meet you.
Great.
I'm doing a live stream for Make.
All right, how do I look? Do I look pretty?
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Maybe tear your shirt open a little bit.
No, that's why I have JC here.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he asked for the small.
So, like I said, I'm doing a live stream for Make, and this is the 3D Printing Village Hour, and you are here.
Great.
And what do you make?
Sure. Well, why don't you come on in? Was it Colin?
Colin.
Great, Colin. So this is the Mod T. This is our 3D printer. What you'll notice that is different from many other 3D printers is that it moves the XY axis on the bottom versus moving it on the carriage. What that has allowed us to do is actually strip out about 2/3 of the moving parts of competing printers.
Yeah.
Because of that, we've actually been able to price it at $399 right here.
All right.
So we have a new matter store store, which is our online 3D design marketplace, fully integrated with it, so you can find designs there if you want. But
this one's making Makey.
This one's making Makey. This one's making this guy right here.
The smiley face.
This smiley emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have the fully integrated system, 100% plug and play, and that's what we're here at Maker Faire to show.
What sort of feed does it use?
What sort of
what sort of
material?
Material is it compatible with?
So it's a PLA plastic, and PLA plastics, as I'm sure your viewers will know, is a generally environmentally friendly plastic. It's non-proprietary, so if we swing around, you can see that it just any old spool of a PLA will do. Obviously, we will sell that, but we want to make it as easy for people to get into 3D printing as possible.
All right, cool. Your name again was?
My name is Vince Vanassi.
All right, and your product is?
My product is the Mod T.
And people find you at?
New Matter. People can find us at newmatter.com.
Thank you very much for your time.
All right, take care.
Right here, she'll be happy to.
All right, folks, come on in. We don't have a lot to do.
Excuse me for a second.
And then use the hashtag.
Hi there.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going? So my name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Make.
Nice.
And this is 3D Printer Village Hour. So, what are you guys showing off here?
Well, I designed all of the things here. They're all 3D printed jewelry. There's like necklaces that are printed directly in metal. So I use Shapeways, or there's like metal printing services to print in metal. And then also the big giant sculptures are crowdsourced. So anyone who has a 3D printer or has access to one, which is everyone who's a librarian, can go to wethebuilders.com and download a section of the sculpture and then print it out and mail it back to me, and I glue them together and bring them to Maker Fairs.
Very cool.
We did George crowdsourcing, and then Benjamin Franklin and Edgar Allan print. So that's the newest one.
Yes. What alloy are you using for your metal jewelry?
The metal, it's a mixture of stainless steel and bronze. And I have a couple cast pieces. So this is the Cosmos necklace, and that's white bronze. And then the ring I'm wearing here is cast in silver.
Yeah.
So it's from a wax print.
Yeah. Lost wax?
Yep.
Cool.
And then these necklaces are uploading lockets. So you can put in a regular photograph.
Yeah.
But also there's a chip inside, so it has a digital photograph. So you can just take your phone, which you probably can't see on the screen, but when you touch it, then a picture loads. So it's like an uploading locket.
Aww, that's cool. Awesome. How'd you get into this?
I started modeling in '97 for multiplayer levels for Jedi Knight. It was like an add-on package for that.
Right.
So I started making levels for that, and then in 2000 I got to see a printer in high school, and in college I got to try it, and then my friend needed a part for a costume to make Star Wars backpacks for Sand Troopers. So I started modeling and printing and molding and casting parts, and then making them, and then I came to the second New York Maker Faire in 2011, and I brought some jewelry and 3D printed stuff, and people liked it. So I've been buying and printing. So it's all like custom3dstuff.com.
Awesome. And I'm guessing that you are Todd Black.
That's me.
Cool. How do people find you?
T Blad at Twitter, and then custom3dstuff.com is my site. There's all my projects and blog and making websites there.
Awesome. What kind of prices are you looking at for your products here?
Well, I have DNA vials for $10 here at Maker Faire. The earrings are $25 a pair. The metal necklaces are $30, and then the TIE Fighter rings, sterling silver, is $150. And the uplockets are at uplocket.com, and they are $25 or $30 or something like that. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Colin.
Hi there.
Hi.
Nice.
How are you?
So, my name's Colin.
Hi, Colin.
And I'm doing a live stream for me.
Okay.
And this is 3D Printer Hour time.
Wonderful.
3D Printer Village time. So, I'm walking around 3D Printer Village talking to people. And you're here, and you've got toys.
We do.
And models.
We are 3dkitbash.com. And we have a whole inventory of toys on our website. So we wanted to make really nicely printable toys that print on your desktop 3D printer. So they all print support free. Some of them print in parts that you snap together and you can customize them. So we actually just got an article today in 3ders.org about our Quinn doll, which is her. And she has a whole universe of
It was also her.
So Bold Machines printed her at 500% for us.
Wow.
So she teleports from Filamento through 3D printers. She has a pet T-Rex. And then this is her Ruckybot army. So people are printing this all over the world to fight the monsters that are coming. And those are on Kickstarter right now. So
that's awesome.
Thank you. And then we have a whole inventory of 40 different skulls that you can buy as well.
All right, cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
What is your name?
I'm Natalie.
And who are you representing?
3dkitbash.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's just slightly out of a certain volume. So what's printed on our other almost do it.
20 minutes here. Okay. These guys have an octopus. We have to see the octopus. Hi there.
How are you?
Doing good, thank you.
I made that. It's actually from the
I'm doing a live stream for Moat, and I saw your octopus, and I have to see the octopus.
Oh, octopus.
So who are you guys?
We are MakerBot.
You're MakerBot?
Yeah, 3D printing company.
Yeah. And you got your ball joint articulated octopus.
Yeah, we have our metal. We're just basically highlighting a couple of our super users who would be our Thingiverse designers. So we're here kind of highlighting them and just giving them the credit due, for these amazing designs.
Awesome. Yeah. And it makes perfect sense to look at. Cool. Thank you very much.
I used to work like a
What's that? I started making one.
Download the improved so that you can use different kinds of filament. And you can see here with a lot more.
So how is it?
This is a good needle.
Hi there.
We've got some higher end printers.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. My name's Colin.
My name's Lars.
Nice to meet you, Lars. I'm doing a live stream for Moat.
Yeah.
And this is 3D Printer Village time. So, can you tell me about what you guys are doing here?
Sure. So Matter Hackers is an online retailer. We sell about 45 different printers and about 250 different kinds of filament. And we also develop Matter Control. So Matter Control is a free app for PC, Mac, and Linux, and controls your 3D printer. But it also connects to a tablet. So we have an Android tablet that we make. And this can be the direct controller for your 3D printer. So they communicate, they have cloud sync between them like Dropbox, so you can put stuff on your desktop version and it automatically shows up on your device. So we like to say that Matter Control gives your 3D printer a brain.
Awesome. So what kind of printer are you guys using here?
So this is an Orion from CNC. It's a really good printer.
How much does this printer retail for?
So this is $1,300, so $1,299.
Not bad. What are you guys, are you doing another TARDIS, or what are you making?
So we're printing a stand for this. So we didn't bring any stands to the show, so we just print them out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Lars, for your time. And you are again representing
Matter Hackers.
And people can find Matter Hackers at
matterhackers.com.
That's brilliant. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Literally.
Oh my god. It up, it sticks really well. When it pulls down, the parts are really easy to remove. Be very careful with this. Heavy bond condition. Sometimes you'll actually tell people to squeeze it and they're like, no, I'm fine. Tell them not to squeeze it, pulling down.
And then you also have semi-flex, which is
no, that material's really nice. Thanks.
So briefly, I will attempt. Hi there. So my name's Colin.
Hi.
And I'm doing a live stream for Moat.
Hi guys.
Hi. Who are you?
We are Lulzbots.
And who are you?
This is Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Hey.
So Lulzbot, what are you?
We are a Libra Innovation open source hardware and free software company. And we are here showing off our 3D printers.
Okay, cool. What makes your 3D printers awesome?
So, we have a all-metal hot end that goes up to 300 degrees Celsius, which lets you print in some really, really durable materials like polycarbonate.
Sorry, I'm trying not to be too much in the way, even though I'm standing here in front of you. So, 300 degrees Celsius. I missed the rest of that. What?
300 degrees Celsius means you can print in all kinds of different materials.
Right.
Ninja Flex, really squishy, fun material to play with, up to really industrial grade materials like polycarbonate and Alloy 910.
Nice. Very cool. So how do people find you guys?
You can go to lulzbot.com and you can download our software there. You can check out our source code. You can buy printers.
How much do the printers run for?
Our mini over there, the smaller consumer version, that one runs for $13.50. And our larger, more industrial one, the TAS 5, sells for $2,200.
Thank you very much. And you again were Nick. And you are here for lunch. Thank you.
You guys enjoy the show?
You too.
Now I work neurons.
So,
we're very excited.
Who can I maybe I can grab this one. I don't like it. Our sister laughed. Well, her. I can grab her.
Very cool.
Excuse me, please, for a moment.
Okay. We're also offering.
Hi there.
Your first piece.
How are you? Are you looking for someone?
So, my name's Colin.
Hi, Colin.
I'm doing a live stream for Make.
Okay.
And this is 3D printer this time.
I'm probably not the person that you should talk to.
You've had the unfortunate luck to be the open person. So, who should I grab instead of you?
He just ran to the bathroom.
I was going to say JP would
but
be
he should be back in 5 to 10 minutes.
Well, who can I talk to until then?
I will talk to you, but not live.
Unfortunately, it's all live.
Okay.
All of this is live right now.
Yes, this is all live right now as we speak.
We get.
So,
what's up?
So who are you guys?
We are Formlabs, 3D printing company, desktop SLA machines. Just came out with our Form 2 on Tuesday. Been around for a couple years now. Sold the most SLA printers of any company. Doing real well.
Okay. What makes your printer special?
Really, it has the finishing quality and production quality of a six-figure SLA machine, but enough where we can get it to everybody. It's only $34.99, so you can have this on somebody's desk or something like that and still be able to make production quality parts.
Very cool. What sort of filament do you guys use?
We use actually liquid resin.
Oh, even better.
And then basically there's a laser inside here.
Right.
That comes up and cures each layer.
I see it now.
Yep.
I wasn't even thinking.
Yep.
So SLA is a little bit different from
Yes,
FDM.
no,
yeah.
I know, and I just you get so used to running the pattern of questions, and then someone comes from the other end like, oh yeah, oh no, right, yeah.
Yep. I get that completely. Where's the live stream going to?
To the Maker Media.
Okay,
website.
straight on the website.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we are native.
Cool.
We are native makers.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Big fan.
So, you again are?
I'm Craig. Or Formlabs. I'm Craig at
You
Formlabs.
are Craig
yes.
from Formlabs.
From Formlabs.
And
Yes.
you've got your SLI printer.
Yes.
$34.99.
Yep. And we still do sell our Form 1, and we'll continue to support that, and that's $27.99 now.
Okay, cool. How do people find you?
What do you mean by that exactly? We have a website. We do reach out to a lot of people. We come to things like this.
Online retailer? Are you a wholesaler that people buy?
We have an online store.
Right.
You can also contact us directly. We have a phone line. Many different ways, and we're trying to go to as many trade shows and things like that as possible. Lots of ways to find us, yeah. I don't know if you saw we were in Ant-Man as well. Some people noticed that.
Is this the guy that just
live
went
stream?
to
Yeah. Oh, you guys stream. Okay.
Hi there.
JP, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, JP.
Just tell them a little bit about.
We are live for Make.
Okay.
And I've just been talking to Craig and then after myself. Not as bad as the time I asked a Sony representative if his game was going to be on Xbox. That was a bad one. So, you are JP of Formlabs. What is your position in Formlabs?
I work in marketing at Formlabs.
You work in the marketing department. Madness.
Surprising, right?
Surprising.
You'd be a better resource for how to contact us.
Right. So we talked briefly about the print quality versus the price point.
Okay.
What else do you want people to know about your printer?
Well, what we've been working on for the past couple of years is reliability.
Right.
So we've added a whole bunch of new features to the printer that make it far more reliable than anything we've been able to offer before. If you want to step over to this printer over here, which is actually operating.
Sure.
So it's just slide peel. So instead of peeling down an inch peel like our previous model, it peels side to side, which reduces the amount of stress on the part as it's printing. It's actually the lowest force you can exert on a printed part while you're peeling away from it.
Yeah.
So as this layer completes, it's going to slide peel away, and then the wiper is going to come across you see it slide peel?
Yeah.
Now the wiper is going to come across and clear away any debris, kind of like, as the light hits the resin, it tends to scatter a little bit, creating some microscopic parts, which then it can eventually cloud the tank and cause print failures.
Okay.
So the other features we have are usability. So we have a touchscreen interface right now. We have a print queue, so you can actually store jobs on the printer. You can see what's been printed, whether it's been finished, who sent the job. And we also have resin cartridges. We have an onboard heater, so it actually heats the resin up to a consistent 35 degrees C. So that allows for more reliable printing, because we found that our users are printing in very disparate environments, from office spaces to shops to like their garage, and it can affect print quality. So this keeps it at a very consistent 35 degrees C, which reduces the viscosity of the liquid and makes it print faster and more reliably.
Yeah, I have some experience with polyester resin.
Yeah.
And just the slightest difference in temperature and humidity changes the curing so much.
Right.
So I see you've got this whole array of different resins.
Yeah. So we have, these are the resins we've had on offer. The standard resins, general purpose resins we've been operating for about a year. The black was the last one we released about a year ago. Since then we've launched flexible and castable, castables for lost wax casting for jewelry, and our most recent resin is tough. So these are available on both the Form 1 and the Form 2. The difference is that now they come in cartridges for the Form 2. So whereas you would have to pour in your resin manually to the fill line, now you just have a cartridge that slide in, open up the valve, and you're ready to print. It'll dispense it automatically. It has a level sensor, so you don't have to worry about
the resin level's getting too low, it'll automatically refill for you as it continues to print. But if you want to use open source resins, you can actually manually fill the resin yourself if you want to. So we're not closed sourcing the printer in any way. We're still making it available to people who want to use their own formulations or buy third-party resins.
Okay. How hard is it to flush the resin before every job?
So what we recommend is the same thing we recommended with the Form 1. The resin tray comes with a stackable lid, so you can stack multiple resin trays at once. We recommend that if you're going to change resins, it's just better to use a resin tray for each resin, because cleaning it can create the situation where you could scratch the PDMS layer of the resin tray, or maybe scratch the optical surface underneath, and that's going to make your cartridge or your resin tray basically unusable at that point.
Awesome. So you again are
JP Shipley,
and you represent
Formlabs Marketing.
And people find Formlabs where?
At formlabs.com.
Okay. And your machines retail at
$34.99.
All right, cool. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you. Here's my card if you need it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was fun. What else do we have? I got people. I'm important. Alright. Ooh, I wanted to talk to these guys with a 3D printed dress. And then we will be done with 3D printer hour.
Now I'm in.
We'll get to it around 12.
Okay, thank you.
Hi there.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing a live stream for Moat.
Okay.
And I saw your 3D printed dress, and I had to come talk to you guys about it.
Okay.
So,
what are your questions?
What's your name?
My name is Sasha Dukone.
And who are you representing?
Well, we're a 3D trio. So these are my other members, Layla and Daniel.
Okay.
We all met in a class at IB.
Okay. So what's the story behind your dress?
So we were trying to explore, the shape of the dress comes from an exploration of movement, of the hand waving like this. But the textile comes from my background, exploring different weaving techniques and what we can do in 3D printing that you can't do in traditional textile construction.
Okay, cool. What printer did you guys use?
It's laser sintered nylon printed at Shapeways.
Okay. And how do people find you to find out more about your product?
Business card. We have an Instagram, website, and Twitter.
All right. Thank you very much. So, this is this guy. He's a cool guy.
Hi, I'm Matt Stoltz, 3D printing and digital fabrication lead for Make.
Unfortunately, 3D printer hour is up.
Okay.
So, you need a radio. Stop not having a radio.
All right.
And
in the past, they just said, "Nah, you don't really need a radio."
Okay,
so if someone tells me I need a radio, I'll have a radio. But you told me I need a radio, so.
No, I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
It's gonna matter tomorrow.
Okay. But tomorrow I'm going to be running boat races.
Yes, I know. Tomorrow I'm running boat races with you.
Right.
So that's all scheduled. So we don't need a radio.
Okay.
But again, say who you are.
Hi, I'm Matt Stoltz, 3D printing digital fabrication lead for Make Magazine. And we're here in the 3D printing village, the home of 3D printing at Maker Faire, where all the exciting 3D printing activity is happening. Beside us is John Abella in the blue shirt. John runs the 3D printing village here. Behind us we have Formlabs, and everywhere there are amazing 3D printing projects going on all around us. And everyone here is totally excited to see how additive manufacturing is growing up, changing, and how it's going to change the world that we live in.
Thank you very much, Matt. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was 3D Printer Village.
Yeah, I went in.
It's see. Where are we going? We're over here next. How are you? It's good to see you all again. I've missed you since Bay Area. I hope we're having fun. I know, you know, having the structured scheduled thing is a bit of a change, but I'm talking to myself in public, and people are looking at me funny. So that's at least nostalgic. Over here, we've got Robot Resurrection, which is what we're going to go check out next. It is a giant robot with flaming hands. And we're going to go talk to them. Oh, that's got a pilot. That's cool.
This is mommy stuff. This is crap. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing quite well, thank you. My name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Make. And it's time to come talk about Robot Resurrection.
Oh, okay. Let me grab the guy who built it. Shane?
I can go to Shane.
That's Shane Evans. So,
okay.
Yeah, heckle him. It's really fun, actually.
Yeah. Hey, Shane.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Good. Shane.
So, I'm running a live stream for Make.
Okay.
And right now, it is time to talk about Robot Resurrection.
All right.
So, you're the man to talk to.
All right. Yeah. What do you want to know about it?
I want to know everything.
All right. Well, it's Robot Resurrection. It's about 28 feet tall. It's made out of mostly airplane parts, about 90%. Cessna 172s. There's some World War II stuff on there. Old clock wing stuff from the arms. It took about 8 months to build.
Yeah.
7 days a week, 12, 16 hours a day. I just got to the point where it's like I just couldn't really stop, you know. This is the 12th time we've had it out. We've done some maker fairs, we've done some regionals, let's see what else.
I notice it has a cockpit up there.
Yes.
Is that where the flames are controlled from?
Yes. You climb up into it. It's got a couple joysticks and some switches and levers. The head's puppeteered. It also has lighting effects all throughout it, of course you can't see during the day. And it's completely modular, so it all comes apart.
Yeah.
This underneath is also a trailer, so it folds up, the legs live on the trailer. Everything else comes apart, goes inside of a box truck. And yeah, it takes about 6 hours to set up and about 4 hours to tear down. Kind of designed it so it was very modular, lightweight, but it's been great. It's been just, you know, watching people enjoy it. It's such a cool thing.
I noticed you have a vicious attack dog.
Yeah, she's actually the boss. We pretty much follow orders from her.
Yeah, as it should be.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna get, you know, cuddled into submission.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the name?
Her name's Miso.
Miso? Can we come pet Miso? Hi, Miso.
Miso, you're on live TV right now. So say hi to the squirrels. You see squirrels?
Squirrels?
Is there squirrels? Where? Is there squirrels? He's like, I'll find them. Are they right here, Dingo? Are they right here? Yep. There's squirrels right there. They're right there.
Yeah. How old is Miso?
She's about 7 or 8.
Yeah.
8 or 9. I don't know. I can never.
Oh, I get kisses.
So this is like live streaming on.
Oh yeah, we're live streaming on Make.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, what other projects do you have in the works?
As of recent, I've been doing these fire sculptures. They're usually about 8 to 10 feet high. And the latest one I'm working on is a musical instrument. It's fire whistles. So it has.
There was a fire calliope at Bay Area.
Excuse me 1 second.
Yeah, of course.
How was it?
Oh my gosh. It's one of the best
Yes, so latest project, musical fire instrument that different size whistles, and a couple of them have pull strings that you can change the pitch on them.
Nice.
And then I'm using large accumulators to kind of emulate kick and snare. So I'm trying to make it where you can set a drum beat.
Nice.
Pre-programmed, or somebody can play the drum beat and then have 9 different whistles, 9 different notes that you can do chords and single instruments.
That's pretty awesome.
So that's in the works right now. I've got 3 of the whistles and the kick is happening. The snare needs a little work, but that's next project.
Yeah.
Those are smaller, but I want to do something of this scale that is all steel, and the entire thing oozes fire. Different colors, different fire textures.
Yeah.
And it'll also be interactive, where people below it will pull chains, so it'll kind of slowly start moving, and the more you can get it to move, the more flames shoot out of it. But I need to get some funding for that, so that might be some time before that one happens. So.
Well, tell me again, what's your name?
My name's Shane Evans from Denver, Colorado. This is Robot Resurrection.
And how do people find you to help out?
Robot Resurrection, or Facebook Robot Resurrection, 1S, 2 R's. There's Facebook there. We don't have Instagram yet, but we're working on it. But yeah, check us out on Facebook, Robot Resurrection. Like our page, you can follow us, see what we're up to. We get to travel quite a bit in the fall here, so
nice.
Yeah, come out and see us.
Yeah,
come check it out.
Do
Thanks
you have
a lot.
a schedule of where you guys are going to be next?
We're in San Diego next weekends. Then we're going to do
That's a haul.
Yeah, I got to do it in 4 days.
Jesus.
But that's...
What's going on in San Diego?
It's San Diego's Maker Faire.
Oh, yeah. Well, shit.
So we're going to go share it to the folks in San Diego, and then we're going to do Utopia, which is their regional Burning Man sanctioned event. Then we're off to possibly Denver. We might have a opening of a new airplane hangar that has like restaurants and stuff in it, and it's close to the old airport. Since this is all made out of airplane parts, they thought it'd be a perfect fit.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
And then we're hoping to go to Macon, Georgia. We still haven't heard the word yet, but we're hoping to go to Macon for their event. It's similar maker type event.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks a lot. See you guys. Have fun out there and keep making.
Damn right. So, what's your phone? So up next here, we're going to come hang out with Intel for a while. Excuse me. And through her, I was directed to someone else. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Hi.
How are you?
Good. So I'm a little early. I apologize.
That's fine.
So since the folks at home don't know, we met already last night. My name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream, and you are?
I'm Carrie. I'm here with the Intel tents, and we can look at stuff that they are making with Intel Edison and Intel Galileo.
All right, let's do it.
Great. So let's go over to Circus. They use both the products, and they put together and make kits that you can buy to do these projects on your own at home. And they are geared towards K-12, but I think anyone could probably go do it. So let's come over here.
projects we've created with the Intel Galileo boards. This is a DJ kit made out of a deconstructed Galileo packaging, which is cool. So you can play the different tunes. These affect tempo and pitch, and it's really fun. This is our data painting kit. So it's programmed in Blockly. So you can use really anything. You can make it a game. You can use different inputs and outputs and sensors to manipulate what's on screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. How did you guys get started on this?
So I work for a company called 2-Bit Circus. We're partnered with Intel, and they wanted some really cool content for their boards, and so we were really inspired by their technology and created a couple of fun kits and games.
All right, cool. Your name was?
Catherine.
Nice to meet you, Catherine. You're with?
2-Bit Circus.
And how do people find 2-Bit Circus?
2bitcircus.com.
All right, cool. Thank you.
That looks at Maker Faire, for example, and how they focus on innovation. So I need to get to somebody, and I'm sure it's not going to happen here, because I do it mostly by
I'm just going to hook up with King.
We can do it, yeah. So, So, I guess let's start. So, let's back out a little. And so, you and I are blue, and you guys are red. Okay. So you're on the same team. We're on the same team. Oh, wow. And I'm the king, and you're the king. And so, how do you know the king is? Because the white light. Okay. So we're gonna try to get them to so let's go for it. So those are really high end curves. Make her play.
That was fun.
Yeah.
You guys, why don't you and Alana do one more?
Here. Okay, go for it.
Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Awesome.
So,
yes.
I'm doing a live stream for me.
Yeah.
And now it's time to talk about different colors.
Awesome.
So, are you comfortable talking?
Yes, I made this game.
Yay!
Yay!
So, tell me about what you've made.
Okay. Wait. So, you guys. Oh, I win. Yeah, you won. I want to play again. Yeah. All right. Last time. Let's start them. Okay. So, what we have here is a game called Kings. Team game, collaborative / warfare strategy game. You have controllers. This is our second version. We've got Intel Edison's custom PCB, accelerometer, gyroscope on it. So yeah, we've got custom electronics, some LEDs, stuff like that. The controllers are Wi-Fi connected, and we've got, yeah, so basically this game where you have to hold your controller, try to hold it straight, try to not tilt it, and try to get people on the other team, namely the king of the other team, to tilt their controller. Yeah, king's signified by, you kind of, yeah, see what team you're on, group, like get together with your team, find out who the king is, strategize. So, yeah, they're pretty sensitive right now, so like figuring out what's the right sensitivity here. Yeah, so they're Wi-Fi networked together, running Python code, and then the gameplay control computer is Open Frameworks app, C++. Yeah, custom hardware, custom software.
Your name again?
Rena, R-I-N-A. Yep.
Nice to meet you, Rena.
Thank you.
And you are also with the circuit?
Yep.
And your game is called?
Kings.
And how do people get their hands on it?
What?
How do people get their hands on it?
So we take this around 2 events, and we've got one event coming up huge in San Francisco called the Steam Carnival, and this is going to be there along with other Carnival games we've made. Yeah, so we don't distribute it, but there are events that you can get to play. Yeah.
Now you mentioned this is the 2nd iteration of your controller. Do you have a 3rd in the works already?
Yeah, kind of planning out. So you can actually see kind of a picture of the first one. It had
I
a spring
remember
on
it
it.
from Bay Area.
Yeah, and we're trying out not having a spring. We're probably gonna go back to having a spring. We'll see. It's more interesting. Yeah, there's quite a few things already. Like I know I want to work on as soon as I get time. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Rena. As soon as my backpack is done, I will walk away. I will let you happily, however, move on to helping other patrons.
You guys want to play?
Thank you. What are we doing?
There's Wi-Fi connection?
We have our own server set up.
Yeah, but how does it connect?
Yeah, he connects to our router. Somebody's got to connect to our router. Yeah.
It's like $1 million right now. Watch out, Sophia, don't tell me. Now turn left. Turn left or right. Go right. You could drive sideways. There we go. Drive that.
Hi there. So my name's Colin. Hi, I did. So I'm doing a live stream for May, and I wanted to come see what you guys are making.
So we're making a mod bot. I'm part of Cornell University, and basically this robot, what we're showcasing is that he can move in any direction, and you can control him through an Xbox remote. So we're just letting the kids play around with him, and you can see it.
Okay. Let's take a look down at your... If I can. Okay, Intel Atom.
That's cool, right? It's going this way.
And you're controlling it with an Xbox. Does each stick control X and Y?
There we go, you got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is fun. So, what was your inspiration for this? Just a contest to make something go all directions?
Yeah, the Mechie Art Cornell Cup, basically, we were just like, oh, let's make something that can go in every direction. So we got together.
It's called Mech Wheel. Yeah. Go any orientation, any direction.
So it was just something to showcase.
Yeah?
Okay,
so your name again is?
Adit.
Adit, and you're with?
Cornell University.
Cornell University.
Yeah.
And you're, I'm assuming, a mechanical engineer?
I'm a computer scientist.
Computer scientist.
Yeah.
So did you, were you part of a team? Or did
yeah, we have a team. We have another booth down there, the white tent with the robot, and we have a lot more of our projects showcased.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I don't know if they developed it or not. They were developing in New Orleans and they moved to San Francisco, but they were developing a brace that you could wear and walk into a club.
Yes.
Depending
on your application, you may want to be able to sense food spoilage or noxious gases or
the data from each individual who walked in.
Right.
And
maybe if you're building a greenhouse, you want to make CO2.
That would take.
And because of the right, exactly. That's going to happen. Yeah, that's happening right now today.
It's like everybody
such That's right, exactly.
Yeah,
really cool.
That's kind of magic.
Yeah, I think you're going to see more and more of that. We have. So one of the things that we were working with Google right at the end of last year.
This is static.
Let's just go check out the music.
Nice, good job. Nice, good job. Pretty good timing, believe it or not. Ready? There we go.
You got it! You got it! You got it!
Alright. That does it.
You want to go forward.
What do you think?
Yeah, it says you got one,
So, up next, we're going to go to the Golden Calf. That was kind of off-color too. Oh, there's the photography. If I can get through the crowd. First, let's talk about that's cool. Alright.
What are these guys doing here?
Now we go to see the El Goog.
Some weird.
And of course, the most important thing about the Google is the free safety glasses. So now we get free safety glasses.
You want Google stickers?
And stickers.
Yeah, you can peel it off and paste on your laptop and whatever. And sunglasses. No, safety glasses.
I get the blue. Okay, so let's see if I can remember who my contact was.
It's somewhat self-selected.
I think I run into those.
When you feel like an achievement, calm yourself. Calm yourself. Calm yourself.
Could you help me find a marketing person? Could you help me find a marketing person? Because there's, I think, a little too many people for me to push through right now. Thank you.
And this is a way that they can sort of use that marketing range, particularly for those who don't get to use it during their workshop. I am not, and I have not heard her mention it.
Google Google stickers.
Hi, do you guys want some free safety glasses?
Did you get your glasses?
What is Colin Live?
Hi.
Hi. Oh, wait, I don't want to. It's a play on word. What is this?
We are a live stream for Moat. And I came by yesterday to talk about coming through and doing a quick run through this booth before heading over to the soldering booth.
Okay.
And I was trying to hook up with someone who could help me make that happen.
Okay.
Who would that person be?
Are you recording right now?
Huh?
Are you recording right now?
No, I'm live right now.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. So I think the best way to do it would probably just be to have the experience of going through.
Yeah.
No?
That is one way of doing it.
What is the way that you would like to do it?
With less pushing and shoving if possible.
I see. So I think Kat is probably the right person. Colin.
Hi, Kat. My name is Colin.
Hello, Colin.
Nice to meet you.
Kat.
I'm doing a live stream for Moat.
Yeah.
And I wanted to come through and do a quick run through here of the projects that Google's showing me.
Aha. Wow. As you can see, we're kind of full, but...
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to dive in, I guess.
Yeah, you might want to start with cardboard.
Yeah.
Demoing that. Back in that corner, there's an interesting display case of early prototypes of Google Glass, starting from pretty crude on up to better and better production values.
Yeah.
One of my colleagues has a 3D printed part CNC microscope with some live daphnia to take a look at. We've got some wearable projects. We've got version 2 of the Loon drone. Wing drone.
Yeah.
And a bunch of different
Wi-Fi
Googlers
thing.
Yeah, the loon balloon is bigger than this tent, so yeah, it wouldn't fit. But actually, the last Maker Faire we had the payload, which was pretty interesting to me.
I saw that at Faire,
Yeah. And there's Project Tango, which has to do with 3D imaging. So you might they can do a really good demo for you.
Cool. Well, then I will jump in.
Cool.
Thank you. Oops, sorry. Excuse me. Trip on a box.
Like this. There's a big team of people working on it.
So like they had the huge circuit, and then she talked about how they were moving the processors and stacking them.
I'm one of the Tango people. I don't know.
The bike ride. Also, no, I saw one that have like a
So, 2 things to go. Hi there. Is there someone attached to the longboard? I wonder if there's someone attached to the longboard. I would like to talk to a longboard.
When I got it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Near Times Square, and it was your typical New York. There was one guy sitting there just with a Doctor Who T-shirt, reading his book.
Step around again.
Real devices make copies of Right. My daughter Caroline Russians put some on the outside.
Hi there.
Hello.
My name is Colin.
Hi, Colin.
What's your name?
Live. My name is Chris.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
Nice to meet you.
I am doing a live stream for Make Media, and it is Google time.
Cool.
So I was going to come through here and talk about what you guys are showing off.
Absolutely. We have a bunch of stuff going on here. I'm in particular showing off Project Tango. Tango is a set of sensors, cameras, and accelerometer and all that stuff. In this case, added to a standard Android tablet. And the purpose of it is to allow the device to see the world in 3D, kind of like we as humans do. You know, if you think about it really, we just have 2 eyes, and yet I'm standing here and I know I'm standing in a booth, I know it's so and so big, I know that there's space in front of me and things like that. So Tango allows the device to gain that same sort of information about the world. And this is right now, it's essentially a developer kit that's available for developers to purchase and start to build apps around it and come up with different applications for it. One of the ones we've been demoing today, just as I put my finger right in front of the sensor, so I probably confused it. Just have to wait for it to get it. There we go, calibrate. So this is just a game. You know, it's a game where you can move the thing around and shoot by tapping on it. But what's really cool about this, and maybe a little bit difficult to get on video, but we could walk around, physically walk around this space, and as you move, it tracks you very accurately, right? So there's gaming applications for it, and for a sort of non-gaming application, pardon me, let's see, one I like to play with here. This is a fairly simple thing, which allows you to measure distances in 3D. So I tapped on a couple different points there, and it's generated these measurements, and as you can see, as I move the device around, it continues to track that sort of pin to space.
That's awesome.
But as I said, these are just demos to show you what's the potential of the technology. and people can go on, developers can actually go buy these today and start experimenting with their own apps with the API that's available.
Very cool. What's your background? How did you get into this?
So I personally don't work on this project. I work for Google in the New York City office. The people who work on this are out in California, and so they kind of rounded up some local volunteers and people who are interested in making stuff to come and help show it off. So, I can talk about Google, I can talk about my job there, but if you want to actually hear about the guys who work on this, there are a few of them wandering around, these guys in the black shirts. So you definitely want to talk to one of them.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, Chris.
Nice meeting you, Colin.
I'm going to talk to this guy.
To automate it. So it's on it's on a CNC chassis.
Right.
And the whole point of that is to automate the acquisition of large amounts of information from the microscope. So what you would do is you'd fill each one of these with an individual set of sample conditions, like some cancer cells with a particular pH and salt content, and then this one would have a slightly different concentration. And then you'd fill all 96 wells, and then the scope can automatically go and acquire images from all of them, and then you could stitch those together into big time lapses, and then extract quantitative information from that to see, like, do these conditions or these drugs kill the cancer cells or not?
Right.
That's awesome. Yep.
We could also do let's see if I can get a little closer here.
Can you try to move this window over a little bit, just like go up to the top and then click move it? There, click that one that says fuse. So that's one well, right? 16 images stitched into one image. And so each one, they're slightly overlapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now zoom in. So there's tons of detail in that. I couldn't have done that with just this one, taking one shot. And so you get super high resolution. And then you can also, by repeatedly viewing the wells over and over and over again, take time-lapse videos and see cells growing.
So this is just one well?
Yep, that was one well with the sample. Yeah, and then take 16 images and stitch them together.
Can you do depth stacking as well?
Yep. Yep, and so probably what will happen is, because we don't want to spend a lot of time figuring out where the cells are, we'll actually collect a whole series of depths, and then just pick out the ones that look the most in focus.
How much does this machine cost?
This was about $2,000 worth of material, but it's competitive with scopes that cost about $50K.
Nice.
So the idea is to make it much cheaper. It's an open design so that grad students and professors can build these kinds of things and then put one on every student's desk.
Very cool.
I'm just plugging it in now to an external display so that people can see it better while I do the driving.
Do you guys have a website or something?
There's the card. These.
Voting to, and then if that one.
My Mac has HDMI in it, so I can see that. Video, if you have the video, I'll just take you on the way to control it if you want. Right here. Connect it on the network, and I'll get you the video.
Because these are glass prototypes for a second one. It's pretty. It's pretty impressive how far they've come. Miniaturization now. Let's go talk to these guys. Hi there.
Light power, you say? It's a light sensor. It's a battery, 2 servos, battery, and it's 18 chip.
Hi there. My name's Colin.
Hi, Colin. I'm Raymond.
Nice to meet you. I'm doing a live stream for Moat, and it's Google time. So I wanted to come through and see what you guys were showing off.
So this is every year in the New York office, we have Take Your Children to Work Day. And every year I try to find a new robot for them to build, because that's what really kids should be doing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so last year it was a photovore, which is running away from shadows. And this year they got to build Zoomy, their own robot dog. So Zoomy could solve a maze. She basically goes forward. When she sees something in front of her, she backs up, turns 10 degrees, and goes forward again. And the kids were able to build them in about an hour.
Yeah. Awesome.
So what you see here?
Okay.
They're all open source, and the parts, bill of materials, and plans are all online. InsaneGiantRobots.com/photovore and /little-dog.
All right. So is this just the second? So these two are all that you have now, or have you made others?
Oh, I've been doing this for like 6 years. These are just the last 2 years worth. Every year I keep trying to up the to raise the bar a little.
Yeah.
Next year, flying ones or bipeds, or flying bipeds, or something like that.
All right, cool. Thank you. I'm looking forward to next year then.
Thank you, Colin.
Hi there.
Hi there.
My name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Make.
Nice to meet you, Colin.
And I want to see you talk about bees.
Okay, well, I'm a hobbyist beekeeper. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area. And are you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
From Sonoma County.
Cool. We're from the Mountain View.
You can't, we're not supposed to have her do press and talk to anyone.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, she's not supposed to talk to any press.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm not exactly press, I'm a Make employee.
Okay, just explain it as a personal project.
If we need to go find someone and have permission to talk about it, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, as a personal project. Sorry. No, go ahead.
Okay, basically, hobbyist beekeeper, started 3 years ago. I have 3 hives in my backyard. Each of them has like 40,000 bees. And basically, bees are super cool. They're pollinators. Hives, right, we have these wooden bars, and the bees build these beautiful combs down. And the combs they fill with their young, and then also with honey.
All right. Thank you very much. Excuse me. I think it's time to go learn to solder. Who wants to go learn to solder with me? Perfect timing. Let's go learn to solder. So of course the first step is to put on our safety glasses. Oh, we gotta go on the other side, of course. I'm so glad I don't have to wait in line.
Yeah, it's starting. It's starting to No, make
So, my name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Make.
Oh, hey, live stream for Make. We love you.
Yeah! So, I came through. It's time to learn to solder.
Nice. Would you like to learn how to solder?
I would love to learn to solder.
Let me bring you to an instructor that'll teach you how to solder.
Thank you.
This gentleman will teach you how to solder.
Awesome.
So,
oh, shit. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah. Yeah. We'd love to hear that. Thank you. Get all my shit to fit. Take off my headphones so I can take off my hat, so I can put on my glasses, so I can put my headphones back on. And there, now we're back to ground level. So, and now what do we do? Perfect. We're still right on schedule, I think. We're a little behind schedule, but we can make it up in the next part. You want to learn to solder? So you get to be my hand, and you get to learn to solder. I think he's going to be helping us when he's done with this gentleman here. So this is actually really cool. I did this in the area. Oh, we didn't get a kit. We need to go get a kit for you.
Right there.
Still need a kit. I didn't grab one on the way in.
What?
Just one is fine. I can't really do it while I'm holding the camera.
Can you do two one so you can wear one, please?
I'll come back and do it later.
Thank you. There we go. That's what we're doing.
So this is actually really cool. You've got a circuit board. You've got an LED, a battery housing, a battery, and a pin. So you're going to solder the, so how do they, they're going to do battery housing, LED, pin back. And then if you do it right, you have a little pin that flashes back and forth the other way. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. We're good. What do you need? Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we have someone down here that we can grab, who can teach. Someone somewhere can teach.
Don't use the point, use the size of the pen. Let's see if the pen is in place. It's a little pen, so what we can do is we can keep this up just a little bit. Positive. Don't touch it. That's a little straighter.
Hey there. Are you open? Or
no,
you
I just
are
closed,
no?
actually.
Huh?
I just closed.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you guys next. Yeah. Next available.
It's okay. Go ahead.
The shorter leaders and nuggets.
How about we go over there to table 7? Because what I'm thinking we'll do is I'll have you sit down on one side and I'll sit down on the other so I can face you two while you're doing the project. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Okay. Hi.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, so you see how they connect?
Yeah, so how do we oh, wait.
Yes. Yes.
All in one. Watch my friends from here. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hey guys. Well, why don't you do it first?
Yes.
All right. Let's do it.
So,
The only one. I don't know where the other guy went.
I'm doing a live stream for Make, and every time I've tried to grab someone, someone's just sat down in front of me.
Oh, okay. So now you finally got your chance.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so she's gonna do the project and I'm gonna watch from the other side.
Okay.
Does that sound good? You can just get in there, teach her.
Oh, wait.
So I'll just stand over here and watch you two learn.
Chris, you want to go with him too?
All right. How you doing?
I'm just going to watch. Because I don't know
Let's So you should have 6 pieces in total, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Battery.
And the battery count is 1 over. So this is our circuit board. So what we're going to try and do, we're going to try and solder these little pins out here. It's going to come out this way, right? We're going to put solder there and there. Once we got the connections properly in place, I mean obviously that'll be on. We're going to take the LED, put it on the other side, solder, solder. So let's start by soldering. You got to heat up the metal sheet, right? And then you're going to take the wire and you're going to put it right there. Hold it in one spot, and then they'll try and melt away.
Awesome. So how do what am I doing here?
Right, so you just take it out. Yeah, try and hold it like a pencil. I would hold it, yeah, there you go. Okay. We're going to want to make sure it's clean at first, right? You see how the tip is kind of dirty? Yeah. You want to just kind of wipe it on the sponge, so this way it's clean. Good. Alright, so now you're going to take this, you're going to put it on here, and you're going to heat both the sheet on the circuit board and the wire at the same time.
Okay.
That's just fun.
Just right here?
Yep, that's good.
How long do I do it?
I would put in a little until you make like a little blob, so you can spread it around and just kind of flatten it out. So once you have the blob, you can take away the solder, and then you're gonna flatten it out. So hold it in there to melt it away, and then you can take it off. And you can take it off, and now try and flatten that out.
Two negatives make positive.
Just want to go on that so it kind of cools off. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this piece, we're gonna put it, the top into the top. Yep. And then we're gonna try and keep it that way so we can flip it over and solder the ends of the connectors on the other side.
At the same time, I guess you could do that.
So it goes in like this with that prong up?
Yep.
Then I take a second part.
You guys are looking good. Did you finish it?
No, we need the next step, and I'm not 100% sure what the next step is.
Insert the battery.
So it's supposed to be I didn't have directions.
So the idea is...
Then you flip it over. There you go. Just like that.
Oh, that's just the pin cap. That's just the pin cap. It goes over the pin. So when you go to pin it to yourself, it should work.
Right.
Now you're going to put the battery in and try it.
A little bit better.
The plus is going to face up. Okay. And you put it in, and you close the pin. It should work.
And then
I think this is at that.
And am I soldering just over those prongs?
Yep, just like we did on the other side, until you both get little blobs on each one. If you want to move the LED too, just so it's on you, right?
Yeah.
They put it so that we're really close.
The positive goes facing.
Using this to
like that.
so they will also attach all these metal things to this to each other things.
And I'm going,
this thing, it has pretty graphics.
Were you able to see them?
But underneath
Yeah.
it's metal.
As long as you're touching the metal, they should be good.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So now we're going to take the LED, we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to split them apart, away from each other. The long side is the positive, the short side is the negative. And you just match them up. Once we have that, we're going to turn it over and then split them apart.
So I'm doing it.
Long is positive, short is negative.
So which side am I attaching it to here?
No, down there, yep.
Okay. Long is positive.
And he's from Rochester. So Rochester, New York.
Yep, now you just split them apart?
The cool Rochester. Just give it.
So you're still from Brooklyn? Even though we lived there for 4 years? Good for
You got it, man.
Like this?
Yep.
We're in Brooklyn.
And then now we're going to do the same thing as we did on the other. We're just going to put it right on each one. Make sure they don't touch though, because then the circuit won't work.
This is the tricky part. If your solder bridges the gap, you've got a short circuit.
All right.
You able to get it?
Yep,
Good.
Okay, good. Fashion comes first. No holes. Shirts. So did you have fun? So you were in Red Hook, right?
Not exactly. We were like right in between Cobble Hill and Carroll Gardens. We're like on the line.
Actually, yeah, okay, let's start with this one.
So, what you less want to put the solder on the tip than you want to put the tip on the metal. Wait for the metal to get warm.
On the metal? Oh, okay.
On the leg there. Just for like a good 5 count, and then apply the solder there.
That makes sense.
So that it's not.
On the other side.
Because that's the way you actually get it to bond. Now go ahead and start to feed it in.
Again, so it doesn't fall out.
There we go.
Good? Yeah, I think you're good there.
Well, it's not
Okay.
exactly straight.
So give it a quick wipe around.
You can adjust it.
Right.
Cool. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to test it out with the battery. The positive side goes facing up.
Into here?
It just slots right into there.
So I just
Button up.
Yep. Just slide it right in.
Yep.
The positive, no, so the plus, the side with the plus on it, that's the positive side, it's going to face up.
So better make it fair than last year.
This. Hey, there you go.
Now turn it over. You did it!
Yay!
So now you're going to take your snips.
This?
We're going to use this.
Take your snips first.
Yeah, so I would cut that off.
And cut off the excess there.
To the metal base. The trick is parts of the top will attract this and it'll form a chemical.
There you go. And then, yeah, you're going to...
Okay. Oh, this goes to the top?
Yeah, so that has to go through there. So I mean, you can solder that part too.
Yeah, you can solder that part in.
I'd rather you not.
So then that way, you know, it stays in place. Same process.
Everything. Yeah. Like once it cools down, it's like a solid piece of metal. Right?
Yes.
So I go safe to outside. So I'm going to touch both pieces of metal. We're about to.
What I would suggest is pull it towards you so that the light is hanging off the edge. That way it'll sit flush on the table. There you go.
Okay, well, so let's start off by counting off that we have 6 pieces.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Let that cool for a second and give it a little bit of a wiggle. See if your the shaft is secure. Give it a little wiggle.
Yep.
Good?
Doing so.
Awesome. Now you learn to solder.
Awesome.
Yay! Alright, cool. That gives us exactly right timing. Wow. Are we good or what? I mean, safety glasses to keep. Yep. Ooh, that was sick. Anyway. Cool. So now we're gonna walk over here.
I'm gonna check your battery.
Sure. Let's check the battery. Okay, cool. We've got a half hour left to go, if I remember right, or if my brain is fried already, which would be a shame if my brain was fried already. Yeah. Stop it. Stop doing the wrong thing. Yeah, we've got a half hour left. Hi. So, yes, that's the plan. We're gonna go over to the startups, which are supposed to be over here.
Getting these programs into the schools actually really easy.
Hi, how are you?
My name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Moat, and it's time to talk to the startups.
So we're from Maker State. We're an online program where we teach kids how to do hands-on experience like Little Bits, Minecraft, Scratch, so they can connect the circuit board through, see how the input and output works. On Minecraft, they can see
so the kids go a little bit
So even here, you can actually get.
Hi there.
Hi there.
My name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Moat.
Great. Hey everyone.
And it's time to talk to the startups.
Sounds good.
So, she told us a little bit about what was going on. What do you want to tell us about your program?
Well, we are Maker State, and we are a pop-up makerspace. We come to elementary schools to teach STEAM skills in the classroom. So we offer courses in electronic design through our Little Bits classes here. Behind me you can see our Minecraft setup, and we use Minecraft to teach circuit design through the redstone mechanics, and we use mods there to teach programming as well. We have Scratch video design classes. We have rocketry classes where we get to build rockets. We have a Lego robotics course as well. We have a lot of different classes, and we bring those to the school. So we're interested in talking to teachers, we're interested in talking to parents, and we are here to see who wants to have Maker State come to their school.
All right. So how do people find you?
People find us if you just Google Maker State or go to maker-state.com. You'll find our website, and there you can. There's a form you can request if you're a school interested in offering programs, and we'll get in touch with you there.
And where are you based out of?
We are based in New York City. Most of our programs are in Manhattan and Brooklyn. I believe that's. I think that's our current area. We're looking to expand, but we're definitely game for anyone in New York City.
Cool. Well, thank you again. Your name was?
I'm Evan.
And you represent?
I represent Maker State.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Colin. Have a good one.
Okay.
You have to know what to do, right? Right. So if you have all those testing and counting out the things, why didn't you do that?
Where is it? Okay. Yeah.
My background is in tool and die manufacturing. I started out by retrofitting old machines, old bridgeports, and CNC machines, and now we get better. Yeah, it's just, I mean, you got to retrofit the job. The problem is, it's like, this is from Lowe's, I think. But if this was also printed, right? Yeah, my step would be along the way. I'm more than happy to learn, to share what we learn too. So I mean, we're a very open company. Awesome, thanks.
Hi there.
Hey, how's it going, Colin?
It's going good.
Are we live?
We are live.
Awesome. Glad to be here with you. So excited you stopped by.
What was that?
I'm so excited that you stopped by.
I'm excited to be here. So tell me a little about yourself.
Absolutely. So we're a company called Re3D, and we manufacture our flagship machine. This is the Gigabot 3D printer. This is the largest affordable industrial 3D printer available on the market. It has a build volume of 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot, so you can make some really awesome large prints, like what you see on the table over there.
Is that a terracotta warrior?
Absolutely. Yes. So, really nice projects. Big things. We learned early on that our dreams and our projects don't fit on a small printer, so we had to make the Gigabot. And this is actually our small machine. We have a larger machine than this, another 6 inches in the Y, and then we also have a machine we're building now that's 3.5 foot by 3.5 by 4 foot work volume.
That's incredible.
So it's really huge.
Yeah.
And we're so excited too because next week we're releasing, this is a new updated machine. So this is our Gen 3, this is the Gigabot 3, and so we're previewing it here live at Maker Faire.
Awesome. It's very cool.
Thank you so much.
I see you've got a touchscreen interface on this.
Yes, so we've got a tablet. You can interface directly with the, and we're running the standard open source software. So we're running Pronterface, and the firmware is open source software. So we really believe in that in the community as well.
Okay.
That's great.
Sorry. It's almost time to stop for lunch.
Right on.
Let's see, where did I lose my train of thought? How do people find you guys?
Absolutely. So go to www.re3d, so it's RE, the number 3, and the letter D.org, O-R-G. So yeah, we've been around almost 3 years now, and we've got 300 of these machines out there, 40 countries around the world, and we just keep coming up with new and greater things to add to the machine and make the machine better, and really solving people's problems. There's a lot of industries and there's a lot of professionals that say, hey, I really like my little printer, but it's just not big enough, and I need to do something all in one piece. So how do I do that? Well, we have the answer. We can run, all the different materials available on the market, so we're not limited by that. So the capability is really, really great.
Awesome. How much does this machine retail for?
Yep. So through the end of this month, it is for a kit. You can buy it either as a kit or fully assembled. So a kit is $5,950 and fully assembled is $8,950. We do have a price increase with the new capabilities coming online first of next month.
Okay. Awesome. Now you mentioned this is generation 3.
Yes.
Are the previous 2 generations still available?
They are upgradable. So we have a retrofit kit that will bolt onto your old machine no matter when you purchase. You always have the capability to be running with the latest and greatest. So you can buy the upgrade kit. There's no need to throw away your old machine. Keep it, upgrade it, and now you've got it.
Awesome.
Right on.
How did you get into building?
So my background is I grew up on a farm up in Iowa, and I've always been building and creating things, making things. And my background is in manufacturing engineering, tool and die, and also have a background in biomedical engineering and neuroscience. I worked at NASA in Texas, in Houston for 6 years in the neuroscience laboratory. So what we've done is taken the mechanical side of things, like the basic nuts and bolts, and then added on the technology side of things with the neuroscience aspect. So you put those two together and we come up with a great product that's as simple as possible, but no simpler.
Have you been by the NASA booth since you've been here?
Not yet. I need to get out.
Yeah, it's really cool. They're announcing something. I don't know if they've made that public yet.
Life on Mars?
That's what we're hoping for, but honestly, how are they going to keep that secret?
It's true.
But they've got all those habitats out there that are really cool looking. Some serious thought behind that.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
re3d.org.
That's it.
And you've been Matthew. And you'll continue to be Matthew after I walk away.
Thank you much.
Thank you.
I'll work on it.
Yeah.
Go over here.
Let's walk over here. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I am doing a live stream for Make.
A live stream?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
And
hello, live stream.
Hello, internet at large. So, you've got a dog tail translator.
Yes. So it's a small device that goes in the tail of the dog and basically picks up on the subtle movements of the tail that actually wags mean very different things. So wag to the right means happy, relaxed energy, and wagging to the left actually means nervous, aggressive energy.
What about when the wagging is so excited it's going in a circle?
It actually still favors a direction, believe it or not.
That's interesting.
And we're launching on Indiegogo on October 5th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it going to be dishwasher safe?
It is actually, yeah. Well, no, water resistant. Sorry. No, you're gonna wipe it. You're gonna want to wipe it off, not put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah. Okay. It's good to know.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Maybe this is if you have.
There we go.
Collect any paraphernalia.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So here we currently have a demonstration model.
So if you, this dog attaches to the dog's
Let's walk
tail.
over here to the die wire. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Call late.
He said you're an idiot. Dude.
Excuse me. I remember these guys.
Maybe New Yorkers think you just heard it.
So we started the guy who lived in
Okay. As soon as I'm done with these guys, because this is actually really cool. Yes. Hi there.
Hi, Colin.
How are you?
Not bad, you?
Doing well, thank you.
What are you doing?
So I ran into you guys in the Bay Area, and I remember you, and it's really cool.
I remember you too.
Thank you.
You were the guy with the camera.
I am the guy with the camera that does the live stream for Make.
Nice.
So we are live right now.
Oh, are we really?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So I wanted to come talk to you guys about what you're showing off here.
We are showing off wire bending at its best.
Yeah, like you left a little bit of the minimum bending between them.
Using 16th-inch wire, so we can use 16th
wire?
Right.
No, I'm saying with the software, so if I do just one item, would it repeat it?
Oh, no, you'd have to set your
multiple
file.
copies.
You'd have to set your file up that way.
2D object and then assemble in 3D, or what you can do is make it in 2D
and then rotate the wire and bend in that third dimension. So we make it really easy to make the object, assemble it, solder it, and give you something something cool.
And you have your slices, right?
So it's a little hard to get to the machine there, and that's the only one you stop running.
And that's all in one area.
So
it's all in one area. So the one file will have many different parts on it, and you can click through them and hit bend as
you can see it's feeding from the back end, going through these push rollers, and then there's a little robotic dealy bobber there that's controlling the bend.
So I know it's bending at this point.
Yeah, so
I wanted much finer, so I didn't want to see a section.
There's a minimum amount of space that you can put between them, just because of the nature of this pushing to the end head. But you can kind of play with it. And
so at the moment, she's making another set of and from here, I'm going to go over to that other table.
12 times, they know the wire and everything. There's no guessing.
Okay, thank you. Yep. Excuse me, guys. As soon as you can move, you know. Yeah, we're all waiting. They call it a walkway, but it's really more of a try to walk.
Exactly.
Like.
Yeah, it's like the opposite.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Colin. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. Who are you guys?
We are You're3D. It's 3D scanning that's powered by a smartphone. So basically what happens is you put a modern smartphone in here. There's a green laser in here. The phone will tell the laser to move. If you watch this, as the laser moves across the object, we take images on the phone. And then we process that into a 3D model. Once you have a 3D model, you can 3D print it, you can animate it, you can do a bunch of things.
Awesome.
You do it's also got a turntable.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that too.
It's turning. So here's an example
Right now
of an object, sort of object, and here's a 3D printer for the scan. So you scaled it down. Is that?
Now, does it operate like a vector? Could you scale it up as well?
Yes, you can. Anything. Once you have the scan file, you can edit it, you can manipulate it, you can put it into CAD software, animation software. It's up to you what you want to do with it.
All right, cool. What's your inspiration for this?
Well, we actually needed a scanner ourselves. We were working on another project. It was actually a bit of an engineering project. We had to reverse engineer a complex surface, and a scanner of that quality cost 20 grand.
Yeah.
We couldn't afford that, so we sort of built our own. And started open source, but then we sort of built our own algorithms, our own design. And yeah, so we're going live on Kickstarter about October 5th or so, and for $200. So it's 100 times cheaper than the scanner that we wanted to buy. But it's just as good.
Yes. Now, I see you're using an iPhone. Is it compatible with other smartphones?
Yes, so we're going to be supporting Android. Microsoft Windows phones are going to come a bit later, but iOS is 100% locked in, and for Android we're going to support the top 3 from the beginning, and then we're going to add more phones as we go along.
Awesome. And how does it connect to the phone?
Bluetooth. Everything is Bluetooth.
Yeah. Awesome. So once again, you guys are
You're3D.
Your name is?
My name is Aston.
And he is?
Rahul.
Nice to meet you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How do people find your Kickstarter?
Basically, go to our website. The Kickstarter is not live yet. We're going to go live in about 2 weeks' time, and it'll be going for $199 early bird price.
All right. Eora3D.com?
Eora3D.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a very cool product.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was checking that too. Sorry, it's my reading. I'm going to take a look what's down that aisle, just from the end, and decide if I'm going to walk in.
You work with Andy.
Excuse me.
With this puzzle, you start on the goal.
You're not the king.
Pardon me for a moment, please. Sorry about that.
Where the curve is. The angle of the curve and everything.
So, yeah.
It's a different one, which prevents you from having cancer, and nobody wants cancer, so this
Yeah, I was going to look at
3D
this guy.
confirmation modeling.
I saw their sign there.
Science Olympiad. Something emailed me. Said, hey, kids are a science Olympiad.
I made this. I know you did.
Just not as much of it.
Hi guys. So my name is Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Make. I saw your sign last night and I wanted to come see what you guys are doing.
Okay. Yeah, you can show me.
It's called Infinite USB. So from one port, you can connect limited devices you want. User connect it with the laptop and charge your phone, your tablet, and transfer data from that. So there's a very limited port always. Like you have one wall charger, but you have your tablet, your iPhone, or your watch to charge, and also you also have only one port for your laptop. So that solves that problem for you.
Okay.
With this cable, you can always have one more port outside.
Yeah, so it's coming in 5 colors and also 3 parts. This one for Android devices, this for iPhone devices, and also this one for flash drive or mouse, any devices.
Yeah, with the magnetic design, it's really sleek. You can put it in your pocket, your purse, very convenient.
Very cool. Could I look at one?
Huh?
Could I handle one?
Yes. You did it.
Yeah,
okay.
Not secure though.
Yeah, it's not designed for barefoot.
Okay, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Now you want to ask me a question?
Looks like some pretty good quality components.
Yes. We also have this style.
Huh?
We also have this style.
Yeah, the lightning charger and the micro USB. Oh, there's my screen.
Sorry? You can connect many devices. Like
So, how much do these retail for?
Retail price is $29 and today is...
That's why I can't hear.
Okay, retail price is $29 and today is only $17.99.
Awesome. There we go.
It's okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can you answer
Okay.
questions?
Excuse me.
I know you were getting
Check out the Microsoft tab right over here. Yeah, we're gonna go head over to Microsoft now. Yeah. And there's someone with their own Jenga. Let's start there. Yeah.
It's also got the ability to automatically
Excuse me. Let's start with the piano. Who is in charge?
Right, so
Pardon me for a second. Do you know who I talked to about the piano?
you can talk to me.
Hi. How are you?
Good, except I also demand this. What do you want to know?
I want to know about this.
Okay, why don't we...
Can I try?
No one.
Okay, let's not do it.
No, it's not.
The shit shouldn't have ended. So, let me get... Hold on, let me get...
I'm not stressed out.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect!
What's going on? What are we doing over here? Okay.
Sorry.
Hello.
The piano.
Are you
got a question on the piano, right?
Huh?
You got something on the piano?
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Thank you. Hi there.
Hi. I'm sorry, my voice is a little hoarse.
So, my name's Colin. I'm doing a live stream for Make.
Okay.
And it's time to talk to Microsoft.
Okay, well...
and pianos are awesome.
This is our big piano. It's running on a Raspberry Pi 2 with Windows 10 IoT Core. And basically what we did is we created a pseudo keyboard. So like, we took a keyboard apart, we changed all the wiring, so we hooked it up to all of these big keys, which each have a button. So when you hit on a key, as far as Windows is concerned, you just hit a button on your keyboard. And we translate that to MIDI and play it out on the speakers. And you can just kind of run